Hello, Jim Ritter here with J Ritter 660 on YouTube and James A. Ritter on Facebook. Today is January 26th, 2014. It is Sunday, and this episode is going to be the never-ending storm. Not story, storm. Or ever-ending winter, to be more accurate. Here it is. More stormy weather. One thing, at my house, it did not even get below zero last night. Like they were predicting, first 15 below, then 10 below. It didn't go below, which was fantastic. Woke up this morning, it was 4 degrees. It is presently 11 degrees. And we are trekking along near the Central Michigan University area again. Main Street, which we were on, I think yesterday or the day before. Did a little bit of shopping since my wife is out of town. I don't know if she's going to make it back today. I don't know if she's going to chance the weather or not. So I don't know if you saw what that car did when I was coming up to it, but I was coming up to it. I was under control, but just in case I wasn't, he pulled off to the center median, so if I slid, I wouldn't hit his rear end. And that is actually a smart thing to do if someone is coming along very fast behind you and you don't think they're going to stop in this weather. Because they very well could run right into the back of you. You have to do a lot of different things that you don't ever have to do if you don't have snow. It gets to be second nature. You don't even really hardly think about it. After years and years of driving, it's just something you do. But people who are inexperienced, who don't get out in the snow very much, who are younger drivers or who are older drivers but losing their abilities, those are the ones that have accidents. And usually everybody is a little rusty at the beginning of the year, just for the fact that we hadn't had snow for 6 months or so. Usually about 6 to 8 months, I guess. Anyway, so when the first snow falls, we usually have the most fender benders we have of the year, while people are getting used to the slippery roads again that they sort of grew accustomed not driving on. So that's that about that little message. Today is going to be more or less miscellaneous ramblings, as it sounds like. I hope I don't bore you too much. Boy, I can't wait till the weather breaks, but I tell you what, they're talking that it's going to be a full 2 months after the end of January. So we're talking the end of March. It'll be April before winter finally breaks this year. It looks like it's going to be that bad. But the only way you'll know for sure is if you gotta live through it. It could be about the 15th of March, it'd be all done. It's happened, it happens quite often. Probably 25 to 30% of the time. It ends in the middle of March and we start having spring. But then the other amount of time, it doesn't. We just continue on into the end of March, and usually by April, though, April 1st, it just miraculously quits. One thing I want to mention before I leave, I put down a video today. Of course, you won't see this apology till a month away, but I'm still going to apologize today for my download on January 26th on Sunday. I went to Soaring Eagle Resort water park And if you have it in 120 degrees, which doesn't round the edges off too badly and doesn't make things look convex as badly as the 180 version does, it also, the 120 has the steady shot, so all this jiggling and stuff doesn't necessarily transfer to the video. Well, I inadvertently, because I do not know how to put it on 180 level, put it on 180 that morning. And so that particular video, and I don't know how many others have been inadvertently put on that 180 view, but you can tell that the shot isn't as steady and that everything is convex. I don't particularly like that video too much, but I had it, so I put it down. It's what happened that day. That's my life unedited. Jim's life unedited. So I just wanted to mention that. I don't know how many more convex ones like that. I think with that little realization though, if I use the 180, because when the spring does break and I get out on my feet and I learn to use it, I probably will use it. But I'll have to be aware of my situation and either use my tripod or be very steady with my hand, which I have a very shaky hand. So this camera is very forgiving for me, except when I have it in the 180 degree where it shows a larger picture. If I do panoramic with a tripod, the sound will be terrible because I'll use this case that I use for the storage of the camera, because I'll show you the camera. It is just an itty bitty dinky thing, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, and this actually makes it almost twice as large. So I'm going to end now, but also I'll probably experiment with those 180 videos. If the sound is terrible, I'll probably just dub over it with music. So that's it for now. If you sure like to see it, subscribe if you're watching my videos. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let's see, I always forget the last thing. Share it, and oh yeah, well, how could I forget that? Hey, send me some messages, tell me what you think, give me some ideas of what to do. Okay, that's it for now. Bye bye.